Hey everyone, welcome back to Glass Seats. This is Viddy.
And my name is Mrinal. And in this episode, we are talking San Jose Sharks.
Yes.
While having a absolute stinker of a season last year.
Worst one in the salary cap era, points-wise.
Close, right? Wasn't it Colorado's? Or did we...
I think we were worse than Colorado.
It was worse than Colorado?
Yeah, maybe we by like a point or two. But
absolute
worse.
garbage.
Yeah.
But they get the first overall pick.
Yeah.
They draft Macklin Celebrini. And things are starting to look up for San Jose.
Yeah.
Most importantly, Celebrini and their 2022 first-round pick, Will
Smith.
Smith.
I think. Number 4th overall. Yeah.
First-round pick, Will Smith, have confirmed they will be playing on the roster this year.
3-year entry-level deals signed, ready to go at training camp.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of astonishing because even I remember when we were talking about the Hurdle trade, we were just like, man, nobody like this is all we got. And even like we could say even for the Meyer trade and stuff like that, and it was starting to look like
Meyer trade wasn't bad. We got Mukamadulin.
I guess yeah in retrospect at first we were like, what the hell is this? And Zetterlund too, I guess, but like we had doubts about GM Mike Greer, and it seems like in the offseason people want to come to San Jose now, right? Like, like there's the future is bright, and you can ask their prospects. Even I think that was one of Will Smith's answers. He was like, "Yeah, have you seen the moves that have been made?" And he genuinely seemed excited. And now you got guys like Tyler Toffoli, which Steele. I thought he was always been underrated, even when he was on the rival Kings.
I hated him.
Yeah, I'm glad he's on our team, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I hated when the Kings were winning cups. I hated him.
Oh, I thought he was phenomenal on Montreal, on New Jersey,
Vancouver.
I thought he was good.
He's been all over the league.
Yeah, but I thought he was good everywhere he went, and that's the crazy part.
Did you see he's getting an A?
Is he?
Yeah.
Good for him.
At Media Day, he was wearing an A.
I didn't know that. No, good for him. But basically a whole bunch of other. I'm really stoked about the Alex Wenberg signing too. I think that's a good pickup. All of a sudden.
What about the one everyone's talking about? Goalie Askarov.
Oh yes, yeah, the sweepstakes, as people want to. I mean, was it a sweepstakes? Were other teams in on this?
Yes, yeah. So Askarov was traded to the Sharks from Nashville. Askarov is 22-year-old goalie. He was drafted 11th overall in 2020,
crazy,
and was the first goalie taken in the draft. Goalies being drafted in the first round is insane already.
I was gonna say, yeah, like most goalies don't like. We can go back and think about like Carey Price or Marc-Andre Fleury, they ended up being generational goalies, right? Like, so having a goalie go that early, that's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah. So 5 teams were in on this. San Jose.
Yeah.
Besides San Jose, Montreal, Colorado, Philly, and Carolina were all in on Askarov.
Yeah.
This kid is supposed to be the next big deal.
Yeah.
He's only played 2 NHL games so far.
And he was a stunner in Milwaukee for the Admirals, right? Like he was making some big saves there. So.
Yeah, so the whole deal was he wanted to play more in the NHL. It seems like Nashville wasn't giving him a clear answer on whether
and they also signed
Scott Wedgwood.
No. They extended
Jose Saros.
Saros. That's right.
So they extended Saros, which made Askarov a little uneasy, and then they signed Scott Wedgwood to be the backup.
Yeah.
So that left no room for Askarov.
Mm-hmm.
So he asked for a trade where he would get NHL playing time.
Yeah.
And you're going to get it in San Jose.
Yeah.
There's no goalies.
Yeah. And that's also like not to mention that there's him as a prospect or as a rookie, whatever, and along with Macklin Celebrini and Will Smith and everything, we got players like Colin Graff, we got like Quentin Musty. He was lining up at rookie showcase and stuff.
Yeah. Training camp just opened for the Sharks, and it's going to be interesting on who actually comes out and makes the roster.
I have no idea other than Celebrini Smith. Yeah, like and Eklund and all those, the usuals.
I mean, the people who were on the roster last year.
Yeah, the usuals. Yeah. Like sure, but like after that,
is Musty going to make the team? Is Cagnoni going to make the team? There's a bunch of prospects very interesting in San Jose. So as we get to our season previews, I think we'll talk about it more as well.
It is, I mean, not to beat a dead horse, but it is pretty astonishing to just see how quick the turnaround, literally in offseason, right? Like nobody wanted to come to San Jose, understandably so, for so long. And then the first overall pick happened, and then things just started falling into place really quick.
What is your expectation for San Jose this year?
I still think they're going to be a dumpster fire, to be completely blunt. Clear miss of the playoffs, like not even close.
Like last place?
I don't say last place, but like 7th in the division.
So you beat Anaheim.
Yeah, or whoever. Yeah. So maybe we'll finish above Chicago. Maybe. I have no idea. Honestly, I'm seeing a lot of parallels being drawn here between the Kane Taves era, because it was kind of similar where I believe Kane was first overall on that, and so we got Macklin first overall, and then third, fourth overall was Jonathan Toews in a earlier or previous year, and he took a year off, or
Wasn't Taves like a second or third round pick?
No, he was pretty early.
Okay.
And he like developed for a year before joining the league, also with Kane. And it seems like that kind of happened with Will Smith, right? Like he did join, or he got drafted, and then he took a year to develop, and then they entered the league together. So some nice parallels being drawn. But again, go look at the first season in Chicago with the two of them. Not a good season, and they figured it out obviously a couple years from there, but there's going to be time before the shit like develops properly. So we've said that before too.
Yeah. So Taves was, I just looked it up, 3rd overall in 2006. Kane was 1st overall in 2007.
Yeah. So pretty similar to like the Will Smith, Macklin Celebrini path.
Yeah.
So like it's good. It's hopefully they'll bring out the best in each other. But again, Kane and Taves were not Kane and Taves right off the rip. Like they missed the playoffs. They had some struggles. Like I expect that in San Jose.
Yeah. And, talking about parallels, these two are going to be living with Thornton and Marlowe this year.
Yeah.
Thornton and Marlowe, of course, 1st and 2nd overall, the 97 draft.
Great influences, great mentors to look up to, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they are the culture. They know they have established the culture in San Jose. I think it's good. I mean, even Sidney Crosby lived with Mario Lemieux his rookie year, right? So
I will say, though, I don't want them to replicate the culture. I want them to bring the culture forward.
Yeah, I was like, it's time for a new look.
Sharks, as much as we love Thornton and Marlowe, I mean, I got his jersey hanging up right here.
Yeah.
As much as we love them, they didn't win.
Yeah, they didn't win.
That's the honest truth, right?
Yeah.
So we want parts of Thornton and Marlowe, but we want Will Smith more. And Macklin Celebrini to take it further.
Yeah,
right? So I hope they can do that.
Yeah, hopefully they are like their own individuals in that aspect. So yeah, and again, Askarov is up in the air right now. I do expect him to like come. He did sign a two-year extension pretty much as soon as he was traded, $4 million, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of change happening in San Jose and a lot of youth. I mean, for years we were just the old ass team, the retirement home that just couldn't get it done, and all of a sudden there's just been in the off season. There's this explosion of youth.
I will say though, just to taper everyone's, a few injuries coming out as training camp gets started for San Jose. Logan Couture is probably going to be on IR to start the season. Askarov is going to be sitting out the first part of training camp with an injury, and Vlasic is also sitting out training camp with an injury. So a few things here to keep an eye on for the Sharks, but I do think they are one of the most exciting non-playoff teams, I'll say.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I would be astonished if this team even came close to sniffing the playoffs, but there's a reason to go to Sharks games now. I expect the tank to be a way more full.
Speaking of that, I'd like to end this episode with a tweet from Shang Peng, the beat reporter for San Jose. Smith says he watches the Sharks 2019 Game 7 versus Vegas a lot to see what the Shark tank used to be like. He wants to bring it back.
Hell yeah. My man.
So it is exciting in Sharks Nation. So Sharks territory.
Sharks territory.
So it should be fun to watch, and we're excited for the season to start.
Yes. Absolutely.
Let us know your thoughts on San Jose in the comments below. If you like this episode, drop a like on it. Hit subscribe if you want more episodes, because we got 3 episodes out every week, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.